What's up, guys? Jason Guyman here tonight, and tonight we are going to talk about how to grow your business and get more business, because that is an important thing that we need to do and figure out. Let me know if my audio is good, because I'm not 100% sure that you are able to hear me, but if you are able to hear me, let me know, because I think I'm on, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think I'm on. So we're going to talk about how do we get more business with Google? How do we get showing up into the Google pack? This past week, a lot of you have lost Google reviews. I've heard you all talk about losing Google reviews, and so we'll talk about some of that. And we're going to just talk more so about Google and how to get more business using your Google My Business. And so it is an important thing that as we go, this is something that I hope that you will take something and take action and go get more reviews. That's what my goal is, to help you get more reviews, so that way you'll make more money at the end of it. And that is what I hope you're doing. Now, what I will say is if you don't have your Google stuff, Google business through got it all set up yet, I understand it can be a pain in the butt, and so I'm not going to hit on that tonight, but I will answer any questions that you might have. So with that, how do you want to make more money using Google, right? That's my question to you. But my book of the week, this is a great book that if you have not listened to this book or read this book, I've listened to it and read this book. It is a great book. I would highly recommend you this book. It is called Choose Your Enemies Wisely by Patrick Bet-David. It is a great book. I 100% will tell you it will help you build your business. It will help you. It is so much about building your business and how to build your business. And so if you have not read this book, I highly recommend this book to you. If you have read this book, I would highly recommend you to read it again. And so this is definitely something that you need to check out and read this book. It is a great book. Again, Choose Your Enemy Wisely. It goes through a lot of stuff. It talks about how to separate your business, how to do the different steps of your business, how to use emotion to build your business. And so this is definitely a book. I like it a lot. We actually did this book as a group in mentorship, and so it was a way that we all came together. We read 2 or 3 chapters, talked about it, did things that they said to do, and that is what my goal is, to help you guys grow your business, right? So with that, we had a good weekend. It's been cold. Yesterday, we've had a lot of rain here in this area. Down south of Kentucky got really flooded out, which kind of is sad for them. Down in Pike County and Pikeville and Hazard, Kentucky, they got flooded really bad. Cumberland has gotten a bunch of water. The Cumberland Falls are almost no falls. It's almost just a river. And so that is kind of what we're dealing with. And then we woke up with it snowing this morning. We got about an inch or 2 of snow, and then it turned to ice. So the weather has been really, really fun around here with this. So with that, let's get this show. How has your weekend been this weekend? So that is my question. Also, this week is supposed to be very cold, so if you have a pressure washer, make sure you have that sucker winterized. Otherwise, it's going to freeze. It's going to get down into the single digits several nights this week. I've been hearing that we're supposed to get 10 inches of snow on Wednesday. I don't know how true that is, but I don't think old man winter's over yet. I know the groundhog said he's seen a shadow, and it was supposed to be 6 more weeks of bad weather, which that needs to be shoot that thing, and that way we won't have to worry about him showing up with bad weather. So with that, what's up? How are you doing? Devin, good evening, Mr. Jason, and everyone else. How are you doing? Audio is good. Jason, thank you for doing the webinar. Need help badly. Google is messing everything up. Got my reviews back, which is awesome. Listening good. Big time in the house, on time today. You're not late. Awesome. Give some example of negative keywords. Apparently, we're going to have a warm Kentucky. Let's go. March, thinking other places. Sick as a dog, man. That stinks. I know a lot of people, there's been a lot of stuff going around. I've heard several people. I had some people in mentorship be down for almost 2 weeks. It sucks. I talked to Paul Gardner this past week. He had it for 2 weeks. It knocks the socks off of you. So I do know that there's some crap going around, which kind of sucks, but hopefully you get better big time so that way you're not so sick, because that stinks. All right, so I did make this into a presentation because I wanted to kind of hit on some slides, and so that way you guys will be able to, if you want to watch the reruns, if there's anything that I say, it's just not me talking about it, it's me kind of showing you some things. So I'll be on the slide, and back over here is my goal for tonight. I'm here listening, helping another person, mentoring in California. All right. So, I'm fine there. So, how do we get more customer reviews? And why are customer reviews so important for our business? I believe that customer reviews are one of the most important things for our business, because if you do not try to get them, Google will not show you up very well. And there's a lot of good reasons why you want to get more 5-star reviews, right? We like our 5-star reviews. We want our 5-star reviews. It definitely is something that you want to do, and it is very important of why you want to get your 5-star reviews. Let me see if I can zoom out here. Why ain't it zooming out? There we go. So it is definitely important that we get our 5-star reviews. If you're not working on your 5-star reviews, you should definitely be working on these 5-star reviews. It is very important. So the first thing is it boosts the credibility. We can say how awesome we are all day long. We can put on our website how awesome we are. We can talk about how awesome we are. But if we are the only people that are talking about how awesome we are, customers are probably not going to buy from you. So it is important that we have our customers tell us how important and how awesome of a job that we did, and how awesome of a communication that we did, and how awesome that you answered the phone and you were the only one to answer the phone. And so these are things that we want to be able to do to get more reviews with these things to say. Now, here's the thing. If you can't get your Google signed up to get you reviews through Google, then do it through Facebook. Do it through Yelp. Do it through your own website. These are all ways that you can catch reviews, so then that way you at least have some reviews, right? I understand sometimes it is not easy to get your Google set up. Sometimes you get suspended. I understand that. You got to get it unsuspended, and when you get it unsuspended, don't do nothing stupid to get it suspended again. So again, this helps boost credibility. When you talk about when your customers talk about how awesome you are, they will come and more customers will come. It improves your visibility. When Google sees that you are getting reviews in certain areas, you will get more jobs in that area. That's how Google works. And so this is something that is very important of why we want to get Google reviews everywhere we can. Not just sometimes, but every job. We want to try to get our 5-star reviews. It is very, very important. And then obviously we can talk about closing more, because we can show other people who are closing with us or already closed for us. And so it's a way to increase in conversions, right? We want to get more jobs. We want to close more jobs. And so we can show how other people have used our services, how other people love our services, and this is a very important thing that we need to do to be able to show our customers of, hey, this is why you want to use us. And so getting more reviews is definitely something that we want to try to do and keep getting more reviews, right? It is important that we get more reviews. So here is one way that you can get reviews. So obviously, you can use a tap card. A tap card, what is a tap card? Well, a Google tap card looks like this. And so you can have your business name on it. You can have it, and basically you just go up and tap it, and it'll come right up on your phone, and you click, hey, I want to give this person a review. We have to make this easy. If you do not make it easy to get a review, you will not get reviews. You will be like F-Bomb, being in business forever and only have 12 reviews because you're not asking for reviews. Now, this will get you more jobs because Google is seeing that you are trying to get reviews, and Google will give you more work. Google will send your places to more people. And so this is why it is so important that we ask for our reviews. Again, you can use the tap cards. Tap cards are super simple. They're easy to use. You tap it there, and basically you get the review. So that's how easy that review is by doing this. The next thing is have a review card, right? You got to ask for the review. It's so important. That reason why we want to ask for the review and we want to have the review there is because if you just say, hey, will you give me a review? The likelihood of you getting that review is zero, right? You will probably not get a review if you don't ask for it. And so we want to ask several times. And so this is one of those things we want to make it simple. If you just say, go give me a review, the likelihood of you getting a review is zero. But if you have a tap card here, you can say, here, right here, just hand me your phone here, just scan this card, and it comes up here. Because what's going to happen is a lot of times they're going to go to scan this thing, and it's going to say they're not signed into their Google. And when they're not signed into their Google, the likelihood of you getting a Google review is zero. And so this is why it is important that we do it then, because we have this $1,000 camera here that we can get a video review, which video reviews are probably better than Google reviews because then you can show that in video. You can do all kinds of things with a video review. And so whether you do video review or Google review, this is how you want to do it. So if you want to give me a review, if I've helped you grow your business, if I helped you do things, you can give me a review. You can take a picture of my screen here and give me a review, right? And so we want to make sure that we help them get the review. We want to make sure that we are doing the things that we need to do to be able to get the review. Because if we're not asking for the review, the likelihood of us getting a review goes down a lot. You will be like F-Bomb and have 12 reviews. Now, I'm not saying that reviews are going to make or break you, but it will definitely help you get more work, right? It's one way to get more work. It's how do we get multiple ways of getting this for reviews. So reviews do matter. People will look up your reviews and see if they want to work with you or not. It is important that we get reviews. And so if you're not asking for reviews, you definitely want to ask for reviews. Now, I've got here that ChristmasLights.io. If you want to text me, and you can put a little offer down here, right? We could put another offer down here. And so you can text this number and, you will get to know when I go live. And so you can put this number down here and say, hey, if you need any more work, let me know, and we can get that done for you. And so review cards are definitely important. I don't care if we're talking about Christmas lights. I don't care if we're talking about pressure washing. I don't care what we're talking about, but reviews do matter in your service business. If you want more business in your service business, reviews are definitely a way to do it. And again, you got to ask for the reviews. This is where people get it wrong is they don't ask for the reviews, and then they wonder why they don't have no reviews. And so this is why it is important that we ask for that review in the initial contact, right? We're asking for that review when the very first time we get this person and say, hey, our goal is we strive that you would be willing to leave a review if we meet your expectations, right? We're just letting them know that we want your 5-star review. That is our goal. And then after the completion, we hope that you were satisfied with the service. Would you mind sharing? Or here's another way you could put this, is to say, hey, is there any reason why you wouldn't give me a 5-star review? And if they say, yeah, because it sucks, well, then go fix what sucks, because some people might tell you it sucks because you didn't clean it to what they wanted, and so now you got to go and fix it. And so again, it doesn't matter if we go here or there. Where do we get these review cards? Well, if you go to christmaslights.io/marketing, you can find them there. If you're in the membership, I have the template for it, so you can use a Canva template, and then you just got to put your logo on it. You got to put your QR code on it. You got to put all that stuff on it. If I do it for you, it just comes and we'll put a QR code on it for you. You tell us what, you give us your logo, and that's how we will make it for you. And on the back of that card, it is a referral card. So if we can put a referral card, if you have any type of referrals thing, we'll give you the referral side of things. And so again, this is how we want to do it. So we want to make sure that after the service, we are asking for it, right? We're handing them this card. We're putting our phone up there with it. We're helping them get this review, because this is how we can get it. And here's the other thing. When we do ask for the review, this is a great time that we can kind of talk about what we want to put in that review, because there is certain things that we want to talk about putting in this review. We want to try to put the location that we're at. We want to talk about the subdivision that we're in, and we want to talk about the services we are doing. So if you are doing pressure washing, you want to make sure that they put pressure washing in there, not just house wash, not just driveway cleaning, because we know that most people will be looking for pressure washing. And if you're doing Christmas lights, you're going to ask them to put Christmas light service in there, right? And so this is something that is another way that you can do to get pressure washing, that you can get Christmas lights, you can do deck cleaning, you can do landscaping. I don't care what service business you're in, you want to put in what people are going to be searching. So if you can get that customer to say pressure washing, hey, Jason came and pressure washed our house in blank neighborhood in this city. He did an amazing house. Our house looks amazing after the house wash. He was on time. He did right. And so we can kind of help Google by keyword helping it a lot too. If we just tell them that give us a 5-star review, they're probably just going to say, hey, Jason did a great job. And that's going to suck as a review, right? And so these are things that we can do to help them get them a better 5-star reviews. And so you don't want to be saying the same thing over and over. You want them the kind of stuff. And so this is another way that you can do a 5-star review. And if you don't talk to them at the end of the job, and then we want to follow up, right? We want to follow up the next day, and we want to give them a phone call 1 or 2 days later. Hey, Miss Jones, I just want to see if you're still satisfied with a job that we did. Awesome. You are? Awesome. Is there a way, I see that you haven't given us a 5-star review. Is there any way you would be willing to give us a 5-star review, right? We are going to ask them. And here's the other thing. What if you did a crappy job? Well, I don't want to give a 5-star review. Well, if there is an issue, you go fix the issue. And then after you fix the issue, guess what? Then you can say, hey, we fixed the issue for you. Will you give us a 5-star review? Right? Because now that we fixed the job that we screwed up, now that they can get it done. Remember, when we're trying to ask for reviews, be polite and professional, right? Be nice, thank them for their business, and just ask them for the review. You have no reviews because you asked for no reviews. And so this is the importance of explaining of how important these reviews are. If you have employees, it's a great way to make a contest. Most men and most people that do like to work will like to do contests. So this is a great way that you can put your employees and say, who gets the most reviews this week gets $100. Or you could say every review you get a gift card of $10 for a gas station, right? And so this is another way that we can get our people to give reviews. Now, you might think that this is crazy and this is dumb, but I want to show you something here. I want to show you how important, and I'll show you other companies that are very large that are doing this, and you'll see some things that will be there. So we're going to do Perfect Power Wash Cincinnati, because they're a giant one, and we're going to go look at their reviews, right? This company, they've only been in town here in the Cincinnati about 2 to 3 years and already got 400 5-star reviews, and they got a few negatives. But if you look here, if you're not using them, treat your home, you're doing it wrong, right? So we're going to go to the newest reviews. Oh, terrible company. Keep sending me texts and frequently from different phone numbers. Waste of time, right? Okay, that's fine. They don't like it. I have my deck, siding, and concrete power wash. All look great. Look, here comes the technician that did it. Joey P., our tech, was very professional and knowledgeable. We'll use Perfect Power Wash again next year. Extremely satisfied, right? And we'll go down here. Zachary and his team, again, they're naming the technician. So what you do is you make a competition and say, hey, if you get them to say your name, you'll get a $10 gift card. And so this makes it real easy for them to get, you can see Drew was very professional. Thank you, Kathy, for your 5-star review. Trey arrived on time. Joey did a good job. You can see that they are giving them the 5-star reviews. Do they get or negative reviews? Sure they do. But look, did you know that more people will buy from people with a 4.7 or 4.8 than a 5.0? Because in our human brains, we think that nobody is perfect. And so they are also doing something else with this here, is they are responding to the negative 5-star or the negative review, right? Thank you for your feedback. We're sorry to hear about your experience and understand your concerns. Our aim is to ensure our customers are well informed about the services we offer, including detailed cancellation. So please feel free to reach out via text or call us at the address that this issue can help us improve. They didn't just say nothing. They responded back to that negative review. And that's an important thing that you need to do. You know, people are always worried about, Jason, why do I want to ask every person, what if they give me a negative review? And there is data showing that people with a 4.7, 4.8 will get more business than a company with 5.0. And why is that? Because most people know that you can't be perfect, right? And I know some of you will say that you are and blah, 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 but I'm just telling you the data that people will say that it is definitely something that you need to do. And paying people for reviews, I'm not paying people for reviews. I'm paying my employees for the reviews. I'm not giving the owner I'm not giving the customer a benefit. I am giving my employee the benefit of that for that. And this is how you can use that for your customer. You can have your employee say, hey, you know what? If you want to help me out and get my boss will give me a bonus for if you use this review. And so this is a way that you get more reviews to help you get more reviews, because reviews are super important. It will help your business grow. I know a lot of times people don't believe this, but I promise you it will definitely set you apart from this, right? And here's the thing. If you can use personalized messages, right? I've already hit on this right here. Use personalized messages, right? Personalized messages. Mention the name, special details about their service, right? They did this service. They did it in this location. This person did it. Keep it short and sweet and include a clear call to action on these cards, right? These are all things that we can do to help us get more business. Now, I know that some of you don't like to do this. I know some of you are struggling to get your Google My Business up and running. I know some of you won't ask people to get it, but that is okay. It is one of the things that you can do. And here's the thing. As of 2025, reviews are still important, because you can use these reviews on your website. You can post them on your website. You can post them in your LinkedIn. You can post them on Facebook. You can post them on your Google My Business post. You can post them on Twitter. You can post them on LinkedIn. You can post them on TikTok. You can post all of these great 5-star reviews everywhere on your platforms. Some of you are asking me, Jason, I know you want me to post 3, 4, 5 times a day, but what the heck am I supposed to post? Well, here you go, a post that you can pull some of your 5-star reviews. You could use a video. If you got a video of them doing your 5-star review, then guess what? You could do a video post of it, right? You could have a video post, and then even if they don't want to do it, as long as it's audible, then you could do as you're cleaning the house of that 5-star review. So these are all ways that we can use our 5-star reviews to be able to get more business, because the goal of this is how do we get more business? Is we got to go out there and work for it. There is no such thing as a free lunch of getting more business. I know a lot of people want the easy button and hit the easy button to try to get more business, but in the end, it's about how do we get more business is how do we ask for more 5-star reviews. Now, this is just one thing for the Google My Business. Now, I understand that we are in February and you may not be getting many 5-star reviews right now, and that's fine. But there is other things we can do too. Have you done your Google Business post? Have you been posting on your Google Business post? Because it is important that you post on your Google My Business post. So let's go over here to our good old friends, Perfect Power Wash, and let's see if they've been posting on their Google Business post. Looky here. January 13th, December 23rd. Now, they haven't been posting much, but I bet when we get closer, they'll be posting a lot more. And so this is a place that you can post. It will help you post. And so if you're not posting, you should be posting, right? It's another thing that will help you out. You can add all your profiles on your business page, right? You got all your profiles here. Have you added your profiles? Have you added your TikTok channel? Have you added your LinkedIn? Have you added your Pinterest channel? Have you added Facebook, right? Because we're going to tell Google that we are a legit business, and this is how we can get more business, right? This is important. I know a lot of times people don't get this. Let's see what Cincinnati Soft Wash is. Cincinnati Soft Wash, where did it go at? Right here. So you can see that if I go down here, that they have 152 5-star reviews, right? They only have Instagram and Facebook tied to it. They don't have all the rest of it tied to it. And they haven't been posting in there either. So that's something else. Here's the business that I am in charge of. Now, you might say, Jason, this one here hasn't had no post either. Why? Because I haven't been posting on it for a long time. And so this is where you can add a post to this. So you can just click on it and do it. You can just put your business name in here, Pressure Wash Cincinnati. This is the one that I have it here. And so I can go down here and I can add a post, right? And so this is all it takes to do this. You can also go to manage your business profile here, and you can add a post here. You come down here and add a post. Now, you can see here that my profile strength is not very good. That's because I have not touched this Google My Business in almost 6 years. 5-6 years. So it's been that long since I've touched this one here. But you can see that it's had 436 interactions in the last 28 days. So yes, not everything is completed, but it still gets a lot of traffic to it. So some of you might be saying, Jason, why are some of these other people showing up higher than me and they're not doing the things that you're telling me? Well, it's because I put a lot of work in this when I owned the business. In 2016 and 2017 and 2018, I was doing all the things that I needed to do to get this to show up. Now, I'm not 100%. I'm only 50% complete here. But you can see here that it's still getting 436 interactions here, right? And actually, it's a little bit more than that. It's the last 3 months, right? Time period. But you can see that obviously in the summertime, September, it's going down. It went up a little bit, and we're only halfway through February. And so you can see that it's coming back up. And so this is the importance of Google search through mobile was 2,000 and showed up 59% of the time. So you can see that this is why it is important that you do this, right? You get out there. They were searching pressure wash Cincinnati, gutter cleaning, house washing Cincinnati. So these are all the terms that they were searching for, that they were trying to find me for this here. So this is important of why we want to go through our Google My Business, right? And so if you haven't edited your profile, make your profile. If you want to name your business, name it Pressure Wash Cincinnati. It will help you show up a little bit more. That's another thing, is the names do matter when you are doing it. Now, if your name of your business is Bob's Buddies, something else, don't have no pressure washing in it, don't change it on here without changing the name of the business, because it will get suspended really, really fast, right? And so your business category updated by Google. So it already updated my Google. Primary service is pressure wash. You can see all my other ones here. You can see previous one here. So here is the description. You want to talk about the description. And so this is the phone number. And so this is how you can do this, right? Make sure you got all of this information filled out. And so if you want to, you can go to add an update, and this is where you can do your Google business post. You should do about 3 to 5 of these a week, and that will help your business show up more. So with that, what's your all's questions? What questions do you have for me on here? So if you didn't know, I do have some training coming up. And so if you want to know when I go live, also whenever I go live on here, if you text the word King, K-I-N-G, if I go live on pressure washing or marketing, 859-696-1101, I will text you and let you know. If you want to know if you're on the Christmas light side, so if I'm talking about Christmas lights or I'm talking about marketing, you can text the word light, L-I-T-E, to 855-619-5483, and then I will let you know how this will, I will let you know when I go live. I will have some training coming up. I don't have them in there right now, but I do have some training. So if you want to go check out when my trainings are, kpwtrain.com for Christmas lights and christmaslights.io/IPT for Christmas lights. All right. So I see I got some questions. Ask your questions, and I'm going to work my way down through here and answer some of your questions. I see that you guys got lots of questions. So, Jason, thank you for doing this webinar. Need help badly. Google is messing everything up. Well, that's because if you change stuff, it will. And if you have to do the video, you will have to do a video review. And you have to use your phone, and it'll tell you to do this. And then you'll have to show the documents of your business and all of that great stuff. And it's a lot of fun, said no one. Let's see, 56 reviews. That's awesome. Solid 26,000 works so far this season. Hoping to start around March 15th. 100,000 by the end of May. Awesome. That's amazing. You got 26,000 already sold. Keep it up and hammer it out. 41 reviews on Google. Goal is to get over 100 this year, but most importantly is maintaining that 5 stars. Would love your opinion on Google My Business page, brother. Well, what is it? You tell me what it is, and I'll look at it, and I'll go through it. Where do we get these cards at? Again, I'll show you where I have them at, and if you want it for pressure washing, you can do it there too. But if you go to christmaslights.io and you go up here to the top of the page, and you go to marketing, and you go to business referral cards, and under business referral cards, you will find the cards that has it. And if you need it for pressure washing, Just type in there, I need it for pressure washing, and we'll make it for pressure washing. We'll put the QR code on it. We can change the phone numbers. You give us an offer for whatever your referral that you want to do for your referral card. We put a $50 gift card for Christmas lights. I'll do a $50 gift card for Christmas lights. Pressure washing, I would probably only do like a $10 gift card. So that's how you can get your referral cards. I have 10 jobs booked for $16,000. Getting reviews has to be the most annoying thing. The ones who always say they will never do. Well, and that's back to having that card, doing it right then and there. Because if you don't do it right then and there at the end of the job, the likelihood of them giving you a 5-star review is not very likely. And so that's why you want to give them that card. That's why you want to do the tap card. You can be like my buddy Rick. He does these tap cards, and he'll be like, man, I got this new thing here, this new key here that all you got to do is just tap it, and you give me a review. And so here, you want to try it? And he literally will say, here, you want to try it? And give me your phone. Let's try it. See if it works. And there you go. And that's how you get the reviews, right? Because if you don't do that, you won't get the reviews. Just left one for you. Thank you very much. Templates. Send the customer a written review template with pictures of the job. This does help if you don't get it right away. Also, you could do it right then and there, right? You can send a template of, hey, just be careful of sending the same template. You want to break that template up. And obviously, if you're using ChatGPT, you can do it that way pretty easy. Be like, hey, I need a review from Mrs. Jones saying how Jason with his company did a great job. And then you can send that with a picture to her phone. And then that way it's right there. And if they don't know it, then they can change it a little bit. And that's how you can do that pretty easy. I forget to ask for reviews. Here's the key to this right here, because, right, this is with anything. This is why we have systems. This is why I do the 26 steps to the perfect house wash, is part of the system. Because if you're not doing systems when you ever try to hire someone, they're not going to do it either. And so systems are definitely the thing that's going to set you up for success and is going to allow you to scale your business. And so it is very important that you do systems for this, right? The reason why I teach the 26 steps to the perfect house wash is so that way you make sure that you get a review. And so even in my 26 steps to the perfect house wash, I give you scripts to say, so that way you can try to remember them and get a review. You can have your employee, because if you don't give your employee a script, the likelihood of him getting a 5-star review is probably 0. Right? Because he's not going to ask for it either. And so it's important that we have checklists that we are asking for that review. Because if you're not asking for it, you won't get it. You have not because you ask not. Right? And so it is important that we are asking for that review. It is important that we go after that review. It is important that we ask for that review from the very beginning. We're asking on it on the phone call. You know, our goal is to make you so happy that you want to give us a 5-star review and tell all your friends. Because if you don't tell them to give us a 5-star review and tell all their friends, then they're not going to tell all their friends, and they're not going to give you a 5-star review. So that's why it's important that we're asking for the referral and we're asking for the review at the end of our conversation, right? When we're on the phone, our goal is that, you know, we're just a small business, and our goal is to help make you so happy you want to give us a 5-star review and tell all your friends. When we knock on the door, hey, Miss Jones, we're going to here to pressure wash your house. We're here to put up your Christmas lights. My goal is to make you so happy you want to give me a 5-star review and you want to tell all your friends. At the end of the job, hey, Miss Jones, is there any reason why you won't tell all your friends and give me a 5-star review? No, you did a great job. Awesome. Here, pull your phone out. Let's give it right now, right? You just get it done. Here's the QR code. Just here, let's get your phone out and let's do it right now. I'll help you. Because if you don't help them, the likelihood of them giving you a 5-star review is very slim. Hi, everyone. My Google business profile got suspended after I submitted the video verification, tried to appeal it, and it got denied for deception content. Any help? Well, my guess is Make sure that your business is a legit business. Make sure that you have the paperwork from the state of your LLC. And if you got insurance, make sure you have your insurance and show video of that. Hey, this is my business right here. This is the state of Kentucky or whatever state you're in. This is the insurance that I'm paying. This is the bank account of my business. And that's how you make sure. And if you're trying to make that business name something different, it will get suspended. But I need to start asking no matter what. Yep. Hope that everyone is doing great. How can we use AI to help with reviews? Would it be possible to set up an AI agent to follow the ask after the job has been done? Yeah, you probably can. You can definitely set up text messages and emails and texts and all of that. That could definitely do it too. Paying people for reviews is bad. Don't pay people for reviews. You're 100% right. Paying people for reviews, it can definitely get you in trouble. Yep, and make sure that you're responding back to it. And then you can also like it. Make sure you're liking it and responding back to it. I got a 1-star review for being 2 minutes late to a job. Was quite ridiculous. No, it wasn't quite ridiculous. You was late. And when you're late, that's being professional, right? You know, if you make it there right on time, you're late, right? If you're early, you're on time. And so you're wasting that customer's time. And so if you want to stand out from your competitors, you answer your phone, you show up on time, you do what you say you're going to do, and that makes you an awesome person, and people will buy from you even more. And that's the whole point of why you want to be doing that is why you want to make sure that you go after that and you do amazing work and you do the things that you need to do. So then that way, when you're not late, you won't get that negative 2-star review. Quite ridiculous, but taught me not to set direct arrival times. Reviews only show up on ads, not profile. It's odd. So again, you know, that's another point of, hey, we will show up between 10 and 2, right? I always gave 2-hour windows. So if something went wrong, something happened, we had 2 hours to make it right. Google Update also keeps your business actively bumped up. Yep. I like when customers share their pics in a review. It also helps it show up better when they do. Put location in post 2 helps for local SEO. Yes. What category should GMB be? I've seen Christmas light store, lighting contractors, lighting consultants, landscape lighting designers, lighting store, electrical installation service. Yeah, that's a great question for Christmas lights. I would see what other people in your area have, and I would probably go with one of those. I know I've been seeing a lot of people doing the Christmas light store. I kind of like the Christmas light store. I've also seen the landscape light designer. The electrical installation service, that one I'd be a little sketchy of doing because you probably need to be electrical person, electrical thing, and so that could possibly get you something different. Negative keywords. What do you mean by negative keywords? You talking negative keywords for Facebook or Google Ads? I don't understand negative keywords. How do I know if I need to add another truck? So this is a great question. Well, the first thing is if you're booking out more than 2 weeks, that's a good situation that you probably need to add another truck. If you're not going to add another truck, you need to raise your prices. That's the first thing that I would say. If you're booking out more than 2 weeks, you need to either get another truck or you probably need to raise your prices anyway, but then you also need to get another truck. If you're booking out 4 weeks, you definitely need to get another truck because you're losing a lot of business. And so it depends on how you're marketing, what all you're trying to do to scale. Do you want to scale? Do you just want to just raise your prices, right? Because if you're booking out more than 2 weeks, you need to raise your prices. You probably need to raise your prices anyway, but you definitely need to raise your prices if you're booking out more than 2 weeks. What happens about missing reviews? So there is a way that if you have missing reviews to go and ask Google for it. You can go to the Google thing. If you do the Google local service ads, and at the bottom it'll say contact Google, you can go through that way to try to get your Google reviews back. Hire out SEO or do it yourself. Here's the thing about this. It's a little bit of a catch-22, right? SEO is snake oil. I'll be the first one to tell you. And, I've been doing SEO for some people, and some things have been working really well. Some things don't. Some people, it does better than others. Some of it depends on your website. Some of it depends on, a lot of things that go on with it. I will say, if you don't know what you're doing, then you probably need to hire it out. Now, how important is it? I think it's still important in 2024 or 2025 as AI is coming around. AI is scraping all of these websites too, so it's getting a lot of its information there. And so if your website ain't getting shown very well much at all, AI is not going to pick it up either. So when it all does go to AI eventually, you may not get seen more. And so that is something that I would say, the thing that hiring out SEO, it is one of those that I'll be perfectly honest, right? I've been doing it for, like I say, I've had some people buy websites from me on the higher tier that I've actually been doing their SEO for it as a trial run because I want to see if it's ranking. They are starting to rank, and so that is something that I will probably be offering. I don't know what it's going to be, how it's going to be, but that is definitely something that I have struggled to go back and forth of, should I do it or should I not? I know I've seen people pay for a lot of money through different years, people paying a lot of money for SEO, and a lot of people have gotten screwed. They say that, I'll tell you the pitches. It might take 6 to 9 months to start showing up. It might not show up, right? And so it's definitely something that it is definitely different, and I don't know, to be honest. I will tell you that if you do these things that I'm telling you right now, if you work on the Google local side really hard, make sure you got adding photos, make sure you're doing your Google posts, make sure you're doing your frequently asked questions, make sure that you're on your website, that you have city pages for each city that you're in, each service that you're doing. All of that will help your Google My Business in the end. New view window cleaning. Let's see. New view window cleaning, Cornelius, North Carolina. All right, I've got it pulled up here. I will walk it through here as soon as I get through some more questions here. I send a link with my email with the text invoice. Yep, that's good, but ask. I had to do a video review for mine. Yep, most of the time you do. Jason, I just launched with posting on Google Post. Should I before and afters or post the afters all clean? I would do before and afters, and just if you do a nice house, I would consider doing just a nice house too. Hit the thumbs up, folks. I have 0 booked for now, but I have the most important thing right now. Mindset. The right mindset. $100,000. Here I come. Maybe even $200,000. Shoot for $200,000. What happens if you don't make it? You hit $175,000? That's good. This year I'm going to hit my goals. Awesome. I started my Christmas lighting business, and the name is followed by Christmas light installers. Now I want to start doing another service. Any advice? Depends. That's a little tough because I'm assuming you're probably going to want to do landscape lighting. And so if you want to do landscape lighting, that makes it a little bit tougher because you're almost better with 2 different businesses because it is definitely 2 different businesses. If you want to do permanent Christmas lighting, I would probably call it permanent Christmas lighting install. So then that way you're hitting Christmas light install and the permanent side of it. I've started with customer appreciation gift bags. I buy candy from C's Candy, then make a gift bag. Awesome. How are you currently keeping up with receipts for your business, for taxes, best app, or what works for you? A lot of people use QuickBooks, and you can keep it all in there for QuickBooks. Some CPAs will make you keep all your receipts. Some will not. Depends on your CPA. I am getting all booked up till April due to some of the rental beach homes provide services. This is a part of company policy first time. Jason, other than yard sign, what strategies you recommend new pressure washer business to generate leads? I would say yard signs. I would say the other one would be Google local service ads. It's super simple to set up. It's not that difficult to set up. There's plenty of videos on how to set it up. I would put my max up high. You may or may not, but if you're not going to answer the phone, then don't do that either, because you've got to answer the phone. I would start with Facebook. I would also do Facebook. You can either do like where I teach how to, you're talking on Facebook 4 or 5 times a day. You're in groups. You're hammering the Facebook hard. You can do it that way. You can do all kinds of different ways, but that's what I would do. If I was telling you to do it, I'd say yard signs, and I'd be on Facebook and building your network on Facebook. If you're trying to go for the commercial, I'd be on LinkedIn. LinkedIn's going to take a little bit longer to build, but it's definitely how you get into your country, into the bigger side. My county has a population of 70,000 total. The town my business is in is 3,000. I've spent 15,000 on SEO with a little results. Thinking it's an area thing, been through 2 companies, trying a third. I would not be spending a lot in SEO on that point. If your town's that small, I mean, I would wonder how you're down in Kentucky somewhere, aren't you? I would be wondering how you're showing up in your Google local search side, and then I would kind of go from there. I would probably be hitting the yard signs like crazy down there. If I'm thinking you're the right one I'm thinking of. Can you do local service ads if you work from home? Yes, you can. All right, so I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to go through this Google My Business. So obviously you have 292 reviews, which is good. I'm going to tell you something right now. This picture right here, if I was you, I would not be showing it. Where is it at? This picture right here. I would not be showing this picture right here. If you want your insurance suspended, I would not be showing you up on a roof with no harness on. This is a big no-no. I had a guy last week call me, and I had to take all the pictures of him on a roof down because his insurance canceled him. So this is a big no-no. If you're up here, do not do this. This is bad. I don't care what you're doing. And even if you probably are harnessed, I still wouldn't show people on a roof. It's a good way to get your stuff suspended. I wouldn't show videos up there. I wouldn't do anything, right? Don't think that your insurance companies aren't going through your social media stuff. They're not going through your Google My Business stuff. They're not going through your Facebook pictures, your website pictures. I get that this is a great picture, and you probably think that all that stuff is, but it's a good way to get your stuff suspended. So that's something that I would tell you first off is I would take it down. I know it sucks, but I'm just telling you, if you don't want your stuff to get suspended, your insurance gets suspended, whatever, that's a good way that it will get suspended. So you got some videos here, which it's a nice clean house already. I like that. Again, you got another picture here. Again, you got another picture of a dude on a roof. I would not be having people on a roof. I'm just telling you right now that this is not a good thing to do. I like pictures of your employees, not on a roof. That's where I don't like pictures on a roof. Now, if you're going to take pictures of gutter clean out, you have the ladder there and you have it scraping up, right? That's pictures that I would show at that point. Do not show pictures of your guys on a roof. One, if someone, and I don't know if this is you or an employee, but if this is an employee and he falls off and gets hurt, and worker comp say, did you have a harness on him? And you're going to be like, yeah, I had a harness on him. Or and they're going to look at pictures back where you or your employee was up on a roof. And that is a big no-no, huge no-no. So just make sure that you want to make sure that you don't have him up on the roof like that. I like the pictures since your window cleaner. Again, you got some of the glasses on here. You got this. Pictures of your employees. This is important that you have. This is what I would show, right? You're not on a roof. You're showing what's in. Yes, you have gutter guards, but this is why your roof is clogged up, right? This is a good picture. This is not. Again, it's showing you up on a roof. Now, this at least is showing that if they say, hey, you're up on a roof, and be like, yeah, I got a harness on, right? The other pictures, you can't say that you have a harness on. And so that's where I would say it. I like pictures of your employees. You want to show pictures of your employees. This is an important thing to do. You also want to show big, nice houses. That's another good thing to do, right? Because we want to show that, hey, look how beautiful this home is. And that's why we want to show it. We want to show our pictures of our employees. I would prefer to be in a company shirt, right? So then that way they know what you look like when you show up. Again, you got some more pictures on a roof. I'm just telling you that it can bite you in the butt coming up. So that is something that I'm telling you. Show pictures of you on, right, your employees. This is a good one. This is not a good one. I know that I've been harping on this, but hopefully someone will listen to me. If you're going to show someone cleaning out gutters, show them cleaning out gutters there, not getting on a roof, not being safe. You know, showing people of your employees. This is great. These are good ones, right? Show pictures of your house. Show the big houses that you do. Not just dirty, but clean, right? And with your sign in the front yard or your trucks in front of the yard. I haven't even seen your truck, so we don't even know what kind of equipment you got, right? We can't show that, hey, we got professional equipment because I haven't even seen your equipment. I haven't seen your truck. I haven't seen any of that stuff. And so these are some things that I would try to change is show more employees in company shirts, in uniform, and then that's one thing I would hit pretty hard on. So that is where I would go at with my pictures. Next, I'm going to just scroll down here. So 2 days ago is the last time, let's see, did you got any more updates? 2 days ago is when you did your update. 1 day ago, 2 days ago. So you are doing your updates, which is good. Well, you just started doing your updates because October 15th, and then you just started 6 days ago, right? So we want to kind of keep that going. I wouldn't just give discounts either. I mean, that's one thing, but I wouldn't just give discounts. Also, yes, you can put your phone number in here, but you can also link it to your website and to that page, which will help your SEO. So here you're talking about window cleaning. So this should go to your window cleaning page, right? Not this way here because nobody's going to click on this, right? I can't click on this here to go to there. So nobody's going to click on that. On your Google My Business here, you can hit, when you add an update, you can hit the update, and here you can add a button. You can learn more and put your window cleaning page right here. So it would be whatever.com/window cleaning page. And so that way, that link is going to go to that window cleaning page. Because right now, you don't have any links going to any of these pages. And you want links going to your pages and not just links like this. So you do have the call now button, which is good. But again, I'd be doing different things. You can do different tips. You can do all kinds of things with the Google. So that's one thing I would do. You got frequently asked questions. This is good. Frequently asked questions are really good. So you have one a week ago. Do you do window cleaning or do you do other services as well? And so then you answer the question with it, right? Does new soft washing? And so these are all things that you can do for the questions. Hey, Dom, you guys did an awesome job on the question. Do you guys do solar panel cleaning, right? And so you're answering these questions. I'll help you out a little bit too, give you some thumbs up, right? Because Google likes thumbs up. And actually, whichever thumbs up gets the most, I think gets shown up at the top a lot of times. So you can get the thumbs up side of things. So that is something. Another thing down here that you don't have is products. I would put products. You need to have products down here. And I would also have products. And I would also have, what's the other one? Products, and there's one more. Services. So there's products and services. I would also have this to read more than this, right? I would have this to say more than what this says. So I would edit your description, and it's allowed 750 characters. So I would fill out all 750 characters of your description. This will help you. If you have any other profiles, I would add those profiles too. So if you have TikTok, if you have all of those profiles, I'd add all your profiles across there. So that's the other thing I would do for your Google My Business. So let's see here. So you have your times here, 6 to 10. That is good. Your area served. Okay, so you have all of the areas you serve too, which is good too. There was one other thing I was going to hit on that I seen, and I don't remember what it was now. I can't remember what it was. But again, that's what I would do for your Google My Business. I know I kind of went in detail there, but hopefully someone else can have, if you all got questions on that, you all will understand a little bit more too. I already hit on that. Big $60,000 a month. Can you do Google local service ads if you work from home? Yes. Michigan. Okay, so I'm thinking of the different person. Yard signs and Google guarantee. Thank you. Do you recommend Facebook ads or Google local service ads in 2025? I would recommend Google local service ads 100 times over Facebook ads. How to ensure roof washing? I've had no luck. How to ensure roof washing? Yeah, that can be hard. Just tell them you're not getting on the roof. You're doing it from a ladder. What do you mean by doing your updates? That's where we're doing the Google Business Post. Hopefully that makes sense. I put a link to all my advertising. This helps draw SEO and boost. Yes, it does. Lakeside Exterior, South Haven, try me. All great advice. Thank you, sir. I do what you're saying. I kind of figured that. Actually, I talked about Google Local Service Business at Monday Night Marketing last Monday. I did a whole about 30 minutes on it of how to do a lot more, even in depth. There was some stuff that I had learned just recently, and I kind of went over that. If you guys want to learn more about Monday Night Marketing, you can either join King of Pressure Wash or you can join ChristmasLights.io. If you join the membership, you get into every Monday Night Marketing. I have a whole series on LinkedIn that I would highly recommend. I might even put it together and sell it as a separate thing because I believe LinkedIn is a way to definitely get a lot of commercial jobs. I've seen some people getting $100,000 jobs off of commercial jobs off of using LinkedIn. So it is something that I'm not just saying it to say it. I can show you other people that have gotten $100,000 jobs, $175,000 jobs off of LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a great way to get commercial work. Now, what I will tell you is it is definitely something that it's not something that is just going to happen overnight, and it takes time. It takes time. I want to show you one other thing there about I know this is something. I'm going to show you one other thing that I'm going to hit on right here while I still got you here. Your Yelp right here. I know I hate Yelp just as much as anybody else hates Yelp, but I will tell you that if you are using AI, Yelp is definitely something that I would definitely consider doing. It is important to get your 5-star reviews. It is important for your Google. It is important for the AI side of things, because a lot of the AIs are using, like ChatGPT is owned by the same people that Yelp is. And so Yelp is definitely something that, as much as I hate Yelp, it is good to get 5-star reviews from Yelp too. Your Yelp will also help your Google My Business, because there's ways that you can post here to your Google My Business, and that will help you too. So as much as I hate Yelp, it is definitely something. If you don't believe me, if I type in, I'm going to use Perplexity. It's kind of a newer AI that does it can do some different things. And so I'm not going to go deep research. I'm going to go auto, and I'm going to type in, what am I going to type in? Window cleaning, Cornelius, North Carolina. Window cleaning, Cornelius, North Carolina. Maybe. If I can talk. So let's see what Perplexity brings up. So this is one AI. If you can do ChatGPT doing the same thing, and see if it brings you up, and that is what you want to do, right? We got to look out for each other. Yeah. So again, let's see if it will come up. It's taking, my computer is slow too, probably because of it. Maybe, hopefully it'll come up. Don't know why it's not coming up. Let's try another one here. Oh, my whole computer's slowing down now. Trying to do too much stuff at one time. See, I just opened 4 tabs. So window cleaning here. Top local services is New View window cleaning, Jet window cleaning, Window Genie cleaning. So these were the top services of that. And if you look here for sources, New Window View cleaning, Jet, Maids, right. So you've definitely been working on your SEO. Look, Yelp right here, 13. So you don't see Google up here, you see Yelp. So it pulled those Yelp reviews. So that's why we want to try to get those Yelp reviews. And it would be interesting to see what Yelp is saying for it too. The 10 best window cleaning in there. Window Hero. South End, well, you're not even showing up here. So you just never know, right? But it is definitely something that we want to. I know that it's pulling it from there, so that's one reason why I would doing it. So you can see that this is pulling from your website too, of showing the top services. So this is pulling from your website here. So this is pulling from your website. And so if I'm betting, so I don't know how your website's ranking right now, but this is helping you show up for it. So, like I said, I don't know how your website's ranking. Copy. Let's see, Uber, suggest. We'll see how your website's ranking. Sign in. Got it. So I didn't. I signed in wrong. Let's see. Sign in. Sorry, I'm giving you guys a little bit more, but I just want to see how this site is ranking. I think it's under this one. And then we'll go down here to traffic estimation. Traffic estimation, traffic overview. Type it in there, paste, search. Let's see how this website's. So it's not ranking very good. You got 57 organic keywords. You do have a domain of 11, 43 backlinks. Organic number 4. So November 5 visits. December you got 19 visits, but it's pretty much dead all the rest of the year. Backlinks, estimate visits 3. top keyword. So your top keyword is new view window cleaning, which is number 3. You got a position of number 3. Everything else is pretty much not ranking at all. Let's see, position. Let's go here. See if you got any more top positions. So the next one is 10, new view. So basically your name is the only thing that's getting ranked right now. I don't know why. Denver, North Carolina, 15. So that's kind of how you're ranking. So, but that's what you got going on there. It looks like I'd work on your Google My Business some more, because that definitely will help that grow. So, but with that, hope you all have a good night. I'm over 10 minutes. Usually I try to get done in an hour, but hopefully you learned something. Take action, because the number one thing that's going to grow your business is taking action, right? I don't care what the action is. You got to take action. You got to make things happen. You know, I just got off the phone with my friend Daniel, and he was like, Jason, most people don't listen to you, and I don't understand why. And I'm like, I don't understand why. And he's like, I was like, what do you mean? He's like, most people won't. You always tell people to raise their prices, and nobody wants to raise their prices. They're so scared. So go out there, raise your prices, take action, and make things happen. Hope you all have a great week. Stay warm, because it's supposed to be cold and supposed to snow and all kinds of crap this week. So stay warm, stay safe, and hope to see you on Wednesday night when we come back. And if I get to see you tomorrow night in the Monday Night Marketing Zoom call, I promise you'll learn a lot and keep growing. Take action, make it happen.